Hello. So the first is fingers but let's wait to for the people to get in you. Hmm. Hmm. So it's good. I think I'm going to give this a 9.2 out of 10. Yeah, it's good. So I gave a 9.2 out of 10. Yeah. This one is New Palm Soda Nova by Mr. by Roy So. Like, so let's into this vaccine in 3, 2, 1.
Hi, and welcome back to Mr. Brad Morden Show. And we have the kitties and
Mini Fluffy.
who went by the
Mr.
camera
Fluffy.
person there.
It's good. She was making
I
faces.
literally got hit in the eye by a wing.
All right. Anyway, we have the new prime flavor that we've just discovered. Sour Nova Prime. It's got a bunch of interesting
Sour Nova.
logos and different things all over it, but Sour Nova Prime.
No, he's not gonna do
All
it.
right, Fluffy,
Fluffy,
come here.
Mini Fluffy.
Comes on command for me.
Sorry, I couldn't
let's
take them to
open
that
this
scene.
box.
She was just afraid she was gonna get you know what, which I'll probably end up because she's getting
Woman
excited.
fire, please.
All right.
See the
my
water.
eye hurts. Hold on.
You get swatted in the eye.
Yeah, it was an
happens.
accident. He was
He was
flying.
just being a nice
He
boy.
wasn't trying to be bad. It's just he was flying, and then I didn't.
I am opening
happens.
the
All right, so I'm interested because for the first time ever, Prime has a sour flavor. Sour Nova.
Can you hold it sideways? We can
The Prime with all the symbolage.
hold on.
Oh.
Okay, and then turn it to the back again.
So it's got a few different things, some different symbols. It's got a lot to look at here on the bottle too. So,
Can we read it all?
well, it just says sour level, sour single, sour. So it really kind of punches the sour
It
factor
says
on
it
there.
has citric acid
Do you need
Really?
to shake it, or is it
All right,
different
well,
layers?
let's give it a shake anyway. I'm always afraid to shake drinks like this because I'm so used to ones with carbonation, but it doesn't. So let's try Sour Nova Prime. Oh, here we go. Buffy, you want to give it a smell?
Oh, we gave it a
Oh,
smell.
don't let him drink
he's
that.
doing
Trying to drink it.
Yeah, no, don't
He's
let him
trying
drink that.
No drinks for you.
It's
No,
just
no.
good.
I don't
Okay.
I don't think that would be good for
you.
Mr. Fluffy.
Oh, I'm going to beat you, maybe awesome size if you don't hurry
Dude
up.
was trying to drink it.
Hey! I was nice enough to wait for you to open, and then you sipped it as quick as you
This
could.
dude
All right.
was drinking
Cheers,
the bottle.
Don't go on me, then, Mr. Fluffy.
3,
Okay, here we go.
1.
He's always interested in what we're eating and drinking.
Well, we got this.
Just kidding, just kidding.
Well, we got this served.
So even though it's Sour Nova, it has a nice little tartness about it. But guess
Wow.
what? It's not super sour. So if you're looking for something that's going to be super duper sour, it's not it. And on the bottle, it also
Wow.
says that on the sour scale. I
Oh,
noticed this. It's only almost halfway up on that little sour scale.
Well, maybe he'll make
Oh,
it
really?
It's really
Not-
sour.
They could go more sour if
No,
people
no.
need be. But the
I'm
flavor's
pretty
kind of
sure
nice.
that they made 3 of these actually, ranking from least sour to most sour.
Ooh.
Well, this one would either be, in my opinion, least sour or medium sourness
This
because.
is either first sour or second sour.
Just wait, are ours all the same?
Don't let him drink.
ticks?
Don't let him drink them. I don't-
Yeah. So it's got 4 bars on the sour scale. Actually,
Yeah,
it
I
shows
like it.
medium. There's yellow, blue, and red scale. So this is medium. If this is what they call medium, it's not very sour. It didn't even get a
Mini.
poker face out of me.
Don't let him drink that.
No, it's not drinking. It's just filling the cap.
Well, he's trying to get the
Seen
liquid
this,
that's in there.
Drop a like if you want me to try the Palm Soda Nova. Drop a like. Yeah. So you see it's not so drop a like if you want me to try the Soda Nova Palm. Drop a like. And if this stream this 5 likes, 5 or 10 likes, then I will try the Soda Nova Palm. So drop a like.
He's just feeling the top parts. See, he.
All right, now that we're super distracted again from the preview of things.
Well, he's getting all preview.
Well, yeah, because he wants to drink, I think, but he can't drink Prime.
Dad, before he was trying to drink your bottle.
Would you?
What? He's
You
gonna try to
would.
like,
Yeah,
no,
you
he's
would.
gonna try to like go in first.
All right.
There's nothing in here.
So, aside from all the chaoticness here, how would we rate it? Sourness, they say mid-sour. I wouldn't say very sour. If it doesn't give me a pucker face, I would say sour scale for me. Only about a 2. And as far as flavor scale, flavor is good. It's kind of like almost like a berry, almost like a blue raspberry. I would say flavor-wise. I'd give it an 8.5. So I give it high on the flavor scale. I think it's pretty good as far as flavor goes. But sourness, for being advertised as Sour Nova, and maybe there are different levels, but if this is a low or even medium level, it's not very sour.
He just gave me a kiss on the finger.
Oh, no, he did not.
All right,
He ate it.
so
No,
it's good. I like the design on the bottle too.
Does it taste like lemonade? Like
Kind
He
of.
attacked you.
Where are you going?
Kind of like a blue raspberry lemonade-ish kind of.
He's
That's
running
kind of what
away
it is.
and he was trying to attack you.
Oh
See?
boy.
Oh no.
Wow, really?
Oh, he's giving me nice on.
by the way, does he need water if he's trying to drink stuff?
Well, you might want to go get a drink of water too,
Hey, buddy.
maybe. That would be a nice, refreshing one for the summertime. As we're finally in this
Fluffy.
cold state of
You like
Wisconsin,
this
getting
drink?
toward the summer months. We actually got to 70
Oh,
today
yeah,
for
you do.
once.
Finally, like it
This
went
would be a
from like
cool, refreshing drink to have.
yesterday
Wow.
it was like 30 degrees and now today's like 70.
Yeah, I went out.
That's
With,
what
I went out
happens.
with cold.
For once,
Really?
I think that's like one of the first times ever.
First time
At
ever.
least this year.
It was nice.
It's not sour.
All right,
It's just really freaking
So,
cold.
yeah, she agreed. Not super sour. Just not very
It's
sour.
just really cold. It's more like.
Now, if there is
Wow,
different
really?
levels, which we'll have to be on the lookout for, because it has a yellow, blue, and red. This is a blue. If there's a more sour one, we're definitely gonna have to try and let you know how that one is.
Yes.
But obviously, the blue meter one, which is one we have, just not very sour. Got a little bit of tartness, but not very sour. If it doesn't give me a
Wow.
pucker face, it's just not super
think
sour.
Fluffy
So
agrees
Sour
with
Nova Prime. If there's different flavor or different levels of sourness, again, we're gonna have to find the super sour one. If
I think
there's
Fluffy agrees with you.
He's just busy preening. He's very content today. Wanted to drink, but he
Also,
can't.
I know
drink
Mr.
on-
Fluffy.
Dad plays my cap.
On all
And
these
guess what?
little
He
text
laughed.
things right
Fluffy
here,
laughed.
it all has the yellow.
He had a
blue.
nice laugh.
Yeah, yellow, blue, green, and blue's
I
maybe
mean
the
yellow,
least or
blue.
middle.
I mean yellow, blue, red.
Anybody else want to comment on flavor or sour scale? She said not very sour.
They taste like a flavor.
What flavor?
I have no idea.
All right,
A
sour,
flavor.
Although
sour
it's hard
scale.
for her sour scale is broken because she eats lemons for
Okay,
snacks.
my sour scale, I had a
Really?
2. That's not very high for me at all because my sour
Yeah.
tolerance. Little Man of Fire. Any comment on the flavor or the sour scale?
Oh yeah, today one of my friends at school gave me a toxic waste thing.
But just way more sour.
And
Obviously.
guess what? For some reason, the ones that he got weren't really that sour.
Maybe not. All right, so good flavor. Definitely still worth a try. Sour Nova Prime. Go get yours. We hope you have a good night, and we will see you next time on the Mr. Brad Warden Show.
I guess Fluffy wants to be noticed.
Mr. Fluffy.
Bye bye.
Bye, Fluffy.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
He got to serve. Nice try.
Mhm. This one is Doritos Let Not American Adwin Review Taiwan import by Nick's Every Place. Like,
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Nick's Happy Place. Today, I am super excited to tell you about an imported flavor of Doritos, late night American hot wings. Look at that in all their glory. More Doritos. It is a hot flavor. It's not a flaming hot, at least. So I'm excited to give these a try. Yeah, let's see what we got here. I was gonna kick on the imported bags. They're like always they're like thick. So I'm not sure if that's good for protecting the freshness of them. A lot thicker than the ones you get here in the States. But childproof too. There we go. Pop it open there. Wow, now that is an interesting thing. Look at that.
wow.
That is something you don't see every day. It's like a lightning bolt. I guess I saw that on a bag. I didn't think that's what they were going to look like, though. I thought it was just like kind of like for detail for hot wings, but
that means
yeah, that's pretty cool. Way to go. Cool. And there's a whole bag of them there. There's what you get. I guess I'm just going to go right in. I'm not huge on hot wings myself. I prefer just to have barbecue sauce, throw some Caribbean jerk, Jamaican jerk on there, and I'm happy. But let's see what we got here. Hopefully these are good.
Good.
Just trying to read the bag, but it's kind of impossible. The nice thing is I love technology. You can take my Google phone, my Android, take a picture, hit the translate button. I'm sure iPhone does the same thing too. But it's kind of cool. You can translate the whole bag in there and read it. Pretty awesome technology these days.
Really awesome.
I'll take a couple of these in my mouth to get the flavor rolling. At first, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of flavor, but after you have a couple of them, the flavor starts to pick up and it gets a little more solid.
Yeah.
Not bad. As far as if there's any kind of kick to them, there's not a whole lot of there's not really a kick to these guys. It takes a few bites for the flavor to catch on there, but once it does, it's actually pretty tasty. And sometimes the imported flavors are kind of hit and miss. These ones are actually kind of a hit here.
They eat winning.
I'm not sure what country that's from. This is from like Taiwan or China or what kind of. I'm not good on my my writing there or my what that is. I mean, not good on my what's the word for it? Translations, I guess, of things. So I'm not sure what kind of Asian writing it is. I would guess either Taiwan or China. I'd probably guess. Taiwan does usually have a lot of different Doritos and that, so I would imagine that'd be what that is. But if you can comment below, let me know what your thoughts are, what that is. Otherwise, it's just fun to eat. I mean, it's kind of cool eating a little lightning bolt there.
Sweet.
That's awesome. Very good flavor. The nice thing is too, and I know I get on my little high horse here all the time when it comes to chips, especially Doritos. It's nice to have a different flavor of chips.
Yeah.
Chicken wings.
Chicken wings.
It's like they're good. It's different. It's not a usual typical flavor. Thinking outside the box you got chicken wings. And the flavor is actually pretty good. Like I said, it says hot wings. I'm not really picking up any like real spice or anything like that. And as far as, does it taste like chicken? I mean, I guess it kind of gives that element. An element of like chicken wings.
Chicken wings, mini.
I'm not sure if I handed these to you, if you could tell me that or not. But just a good flavor. Seasoning on them is just about right. Like I said, you have to eat a couple of them. And then after that, the flavor is just good. It's just nice, solid flavor. Not over seasoned, not under seasoned. They actually got these right in the middle there. Pretty good stuff there. And like I said, it's not a flaming hot, and it's something different.
No flaming
Way
hot.
to go. That's good stuff.
Good
as
stuff.
far as rating these go, I actually enjoy these. I would buy these again, even if I see them. But these are actually good. I will give these, I'll give them like an 8.5. Good stuff.
Fun.
If you guys have got your hands on some of these, and thanks to my buddy John too. He's awesome. He pointed out there's a gas station out there that, like in O'Connell Falls, Wisconsin, a BP. Most of you ain't gonna know where that is, but if you live in the area of O'Connell Falls, there's a gas station there that sells these for like $4.99 a bag, which is actually pretty reasonable because most places like the exotic snack guys will sell them for like $6.99, sometimes $7.99, but $4.99 for a bag of these. That's a good deal for an imported bag
Oh,
of
it
chips.
is a good
So
deal.
thank you,
Wow.
John, for that. I appreciate that. Otherwise, yeah, I will let you guys go. If you guys have had these before, if you're from the country these are from, let me know your thoughts. If you have had these, if you enjoy them. And other than that, I'll let you guys go. Have a wonderful day. Thank you all for watching. You guys rock. Bye-bye. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Nick's Happy Place. Today, I am super excited to tell you about Starbucks' new gelato frappuccinos. Look at that. A frappuccino light, I should say. Here we got a creamy vanilla gelato. We've also got a sea salt caramel gelato. And then we've got a double chocolate gelato. They're sure gelato those to review today. Gotta throw in a cheesy, horrible puns once in a while. But as far as these go, they are light, 45 fewer calories than regular mocha. I wonder if that's comparing to their full-size one, kind of like what candy bars do sometimes, where they have those like small candy bars that says only like 100 calories. But yeah, it's not the same size candy bar. It's a smaller candy bar. So it's like, of course it's going to be smaller. But this is these are like 9.5 ounces. So yeah, compared to like a 12-ounce bottle, it's going to have less. So I'm not sure if they're calculating it that way, like smaller size, and then saying, hey, it's less calories. Look at that. These are actually 100 calories per bottle, which I guess ain't so bad for like a coffee drink. As far as caffeine content goes in these guys, double gelato, no sugar added. Look at that. So we got some healthiness going on there. Let's see. I'm trying to see the caffeine. I should have looked at it before I pulled this up, but I'm not seeing a caffeine count on it, which is weird. But anyways, here's what we got. We got these. I'm just going to go in. It's going to take me some time to go through all of these. I'll start with the vanilla. Chocolate's usually my favorite. So let's see if this tastes like a vanilla gelato and go from there. Give it a good shake. I did shake it before I started the video, but who doesn't like to shake? Yeah. Smells pretty good. Usually the Starbucks drinks you usually can't go wrong with. So I'm just going to go in and try this. As far as price goes, I want to say these are like a little over $2 at Walmart. So not too bad. But like I said, it is only 9.5 ounces. But if you just want a quick shot without getting too many calories there, 100 calories isn't bad. So let's just give this a shot, see what we got. Not too bad. Got a nice vanilla taste. It is actually creamy. Got a creamy taste. That's actually really good. Yeah, good vanilla taste. I'm not sure if how gelato-y it tastes, because I don't eat gelato that often, so to be able to sit there and say, that tastes just like gelato. I don't know. It's just good. That's So now let's just go in on the sea salt caramel gelato Starbucks Frappuccino. Say that 5 times real fast. Got a nice pleasant scent. Again, 100 calories on this guy too. I believe. Yep. So let's give this a shot. Ooh, that caramel kind of hits you after a little bit. When you first taste it, it tastes like it's kind of like it's watered down or something. But then after you get it in, the caramel flavor kind of swoops in there and kind of woes you there a little bit. Yeah, that is interesting, because at first it kind of tastes like it's watered down, and then it's like then the flavor kind of festers after you have it. Then again, after you have it, it still does kind of have a little bit of a watered down taste, but the caramel does kind of come at you a little bit there, but not bad. And like I said, no sugar added, 100 calories. That isn't so bad. Make sure I've got my caps on here so I'm not spilling this on my seat. And now to go to my go-to. I always love my chocolate. White chocolate and coffee is actually my favorite. Like a white chocolate. One of my favorites is a place in town called Edelweiss. This local coffee shop. Amazing place.
Yeah.
But they make me white chocolate peppermint mochas. So good. But otherwise, but now I haven't been buying a whole lot, because I got my Keurig brew and chill, brew and chill, I think they call it, which will brew the coffee hot and then it runs it through and it chills it right away, so you can make iced coffee to your own liking. And it's not like you're brewing the hot over ice and melting the ice and watering it down. Like I said, it brews it, it chills it, and it comes out like 60 degrees. So you put it over your ice, you got a delicious iced coffee. So that's what I pretty much do. It for one, it saves money, and for two, I can make it healthy. Put my Truvia in there. I can't get by. I still can't drink a regular zero sugar coffee creamer. I have to have my regular. The zero sugar coffee creamer just doesn't hit me.
Yes,
I don't like it. It's just not good. So I mean, if I put a little bit of coffee cream in there, which has sugar, but the rest of my coffee isn't bad,
yeah.
so be it. You gotta live a little sometimes.
Yeah.
Plus, you get more variety when you get any other, the regular sugar creamers. There's only a handful of them, like the caramel macchiato and a vanilla and that are in sugar on zero sugar. So I'm always randomly getting different coffee creamers. But anyways, enough talking about coffee. But one day I thought about making a video on that too. I know it's been out for a little while, that Keurig machine, but it is amazing. It's phenomenal. So it's like, yeah, one day maybe I'll do a video on it if you guys want. Just leave a comment below. Otherwise, let's get the double chocolate. Every time I hear double chocolate, I want to think of the Costco guys. Double chunk chocolate cookie.
Double chunk
Here's a double chocolate chunk frappuccino. I guess you have to know the guy, know the videos to know him. But yeah. Anyways, smells chocolatey. Let's just go in and see what we got. That's nice chocolate.
Yes,
Just trying to think though. It's like the last one. It kind of tastes like the flavor is decent, but I mean, I know it's zero sugar. I get that. But it's like the flavor seems like a little hollow after it settles. It's like you drink it, and then it's like you expect it to continue, but it's kind of like dissipates the flavor. But it starts off good. The one thing I don't like are the size of these bottles. I mean, look at that. I just had a couple sips, and I almost got halfway. I'm halfway done there. I don't like that aspect of it. I wish these were bigger. I know they're trying to keep it to 100 calories. Yeah, I get that. But there comes a point where you need more to drink. That's like when I see these Yeti cups and these little coffee cups. It's like my coffee would be gone long before, if you have a little cup, like a little 10-ounce cup or whatever, 12-ounce cup, it's like, well, coffee goes quick. I need like at least a 20-ounce,
At 20 ounce.
At least if you're drinking coffee in an insulated mug, because the whole point of an insulated mug is to make it last. So if you have a little coffee cup there, and there's even smaller ones, like 8 ounces and stuff, it's like, what the heck, man? It's like, why does that even exist? Maybe for a kid or something, but it's like, I'm going to drink that long before it even has a chance to get cold. But yeah, but not to change the subject here. Like I said, the chocolate tastes good in there.
Yeah.
But like I said, it kind of gets hollowed out. And let me go back to the caramel frappuccino. See what we got here. And that is a decent caramel flavor in there.
Really?
But again, if you taste these, you'll know what I'm talking about. You got your caramel, but it's kind of like after that, it's like hollow, because I know they don't put the sugar in there, and I understand that, and that's probably where it's coming from. So I mean, it is considered, I suppose, okay. Sorry about the hiccup there. You know the saying, "Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me." Well, shame on me. My memory card filled up, and my camera cut off in the middle of me jabbering there. So I had to delete some footage and then do it. I know people will say, I know the last time I did it, I said it's not going to happen again, and I was wrong. There it happened. But people say, well, just delete your card all the time. Just, I don't know why I don't just delete my card. I mean, basically after I do my videos, I use my Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, and I transfer them over to my phone, and then I go from there and I upload them off my phone, and then I just don't bother deleting, but I know I need to. I know I could just wipe the card clean, but for some reason I just fear I delete my older videos. I don't know why I would need to leave my new ones on there, but I'm just weird like that. But anyways, where was I? I was getting back to going down the line. The last two, like I said, had a little more of like a watery down flavor, but I'm just going to go
Really?
back to the vanilla.
The vanilla.
I think of the three, the vanilla actually has the strongest flavor. It doesn't like disappear on you. It
Really?
kind of, after you have it, it kind of settles in there. So I think this would actually probably be my favorite of the three, which is weird because I always love my chocolate. I don't want to drink the whole thing there. So I'll save some because I know the wife wanted to try these too. So I figure I'll leave some for her. But as far as they go, but like I said, a few drinks and I'm almost done with these. 9.5 ounces. I don't like that size. Like I say, I get it. You're trying to be healthy. You're keeping 100 calories
Too
in this
small.
bottle, so you have to shrink it down to hit that. But 9.5 is small. Like I said, these were a little over $2, I believe. Like $2.19 or $2.29, somewhere in that
29,
ballpark.
29.
I mean, it is a Starbucks drink. Usually the drinks are kind of pricey there.
Really?
As far as my thoughts on those, again, I wish they were bigger. As far as
There you go.
flavor goes and rating them, the vanilla, of course, gets my top honors. Probably followed by these two are close together, the caramel and the chocolate.
Yeah.
But as far as rating them goes, I mean, and keep it in mind, I try when I do reviews like this, I got to keep in mind that this is a healthier drink. So this is how I'm rating it. So because for the taste of what you get for 100 calories and no sugar added, I try to be fair and review them off of that. Because of course, this isn't going to be as full flavored as the regular straight out full sugar coffee version of this. You know, there are other versions. So it's like, I try to be fair with this. But as far as this goes, the vanilla one has a good flavor. The flavor kind of sticks around to me. I will give this one, I wish these were bigger or cheaper. But I mean, I would consider buying one of these again if I want a quick little shot of coffee here. The gelato. And like I said, the gelato flavor, I'm not sure. I just taste the vanilla and I taste the caramel and I taste the chocolate. I don't eat gelato much where I live. They don't have a lot of gelato places that serve it. So I don't eat it that much to really say, yeah, that tastes like it. But anyways, as far as rating this goes, considering it's healthy, this is actually pretty decent. I would give this one an 8.8 on the vanilla.
8.8.
Because and I said I do love my coffee drinks. These two are both pretty close, both similar. If I had to choose one or the other, I'd probably choose a chocolate because my chocolate is my go-to typically. I will give this one. I'll give these two like an 8.3 for both of these. Like I said, considering they're healthy, that's what I give them. If you guys like your coffee drinks, want to try something, a little less calories, like I said, that size really throws me off. I wish the size was bigger. I wish this was at least like a 12-ounce bottle. I wouldn't even care if it was like 125 calories or whatever. Give me a little bit more. That's like child size there. But otherwise, flavor is still decent on them. Like I said, it gets kind of hollowed out. If you try one of these, you'll know what I'm talking about because you hit with the flavor, and then it's kind of like a watery down flavor. You kind of lose some of it, but it's still good. It's still a smooth drink. All three of them are still pretty darn good. But like I said, if you guys have found these, I found these at Walmart. If you guys have found these and tried them, let me know your thoughts on them. I always enjoy reading your comments, what your thoughts are on, seeing if you disagree or agree with me. It's always awesome to hear that. Otherwise, I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.
Wow. That was so back the ladder for Brazino doing reviews for Lila Ciso Conemo and double chocolate. So like if you want me to try that so back the ladder for Brazino, like So I think I'm gonna stream you. So drop a like if you like, and comment below if you want to see more streams like this one. And subscribe if you're new. And click the bell so you can be notified when I upload and go live in my time. Wow. And also don't forget to drop a like if you want me to try the sopa gelato frappuccino drink. Drop a like. Yeah.